I'm the money.
Every penny of it.
The Treasury has agreed to stake you in the game.
Vesper. I hope you gave your parents help for that.
Your boss must have some influence. I've never seen so much go out the door so quickly.
Or so stylishly. May I ask where it is?
10 million was wired to your account in Montenegro, with a contingency for 5 million more, if I deem it a prudent investment. I suppose you've given some thought to the notion that if you lose, our government will have directly financed terrorism. So what I'm worried about is we're risking it all in a game of chance.
Only if one assumes that the person with the best hand always wins.
And that would be what you call bluffing?
You know the term. Then, you may have also heard that in poker you don't play your hand. You play the man across from you.
And you're good at reading people.
Which is why I've been able to detect the undercurrent of sarcasm in your voice.
I'm now assured our money is in good hands.
From which one might surmise you aren't overwhelmingly supportive of this plan of action.
So there's a plan. Excellent. Somehow I got the impression we're risking $10 million and hundreds of people's lives on a game of luck. What else can you surmise?
About you. Your beauty is a problem. You or you won't be taken seriously.
Which one can say of any attractive woman with 2 brain cells?
True.
But this one overcompensates by wearing slightly masculine clothing and being more aggressive than her female colleagues, which gives her a somewhat prickly demeanor and, ironically, makes her less likely to be accepted and promoted by her male superiors, who mistake her insecurity for arrogance. I would normally have said only child, but by the way you ignored the quip about your name and your parents, I would go with orphan.
All right. By the cut of your suit, you went to Oxford. Or wherever. And actually think human beings dress like that. But you wear it with such disdain. Then my guess is you didn't come from money. And all your school chums rub that in your face every day. Which means you were at that school by the grace of someone else's charity. Hence, the chip on your shoulder. And since your first thought about me ran to orphan, that's what I'd say you are. Oh, you are. I like this poker thing. And that makes perfect sense. Since MA6 looks for a mal-adjusted young man who'd give a little thought to sacrificing others in order to protect queen and country. You know, former essayist types with easy smiles and expensive watches. Rolex?
Omega.
Beautiful. Now, having just met you, I wouldn't go as far as calling you a cold-hearted bastard.
Oh, of course not.
But it wouldn't be a stretch to imagine that you think of women as disposable pleasures rather than meaningful pursuits. So as charming as you are, I will be keeping my eye on our government's money and off your perfectly formed ass.
You noticed.
Even accountants have imaginations. Good evening, Mr. Bond.
Good evening, Miss Lind.